He's just a common man, working hard with his hands, 'cause he's an American dream, the dream, the dream. Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to a figure review. This is an unplanned figure review because you might have seen the unboxing video from earlier, and we got all of these goodies in it. I mean, if you haven't seen it, then maybe watch that first. I feel like Triple H with this. It's like I've got a sledgehammer. It's not really a sledgehammer, is it? I'm more like Judge Judy. Order! Oh. So, Dusty Rhodes, I can tell you, when I was a kid, right, this is the figure I wanted. Not this one, but like the Hasbro version of this one. The Hasbro version of Dusty Rhodes from the early 90s. You could not get it. You could not get it. And everyone at school was like, have you got a Dusty Rhodes? Have you got a Dusty Rhodes? And no one had a Dusty Rhodes. This is obviously like a million years before the internet. And so when I finally got a Hasbro Dusty Rhodes, it was, without doubt, the greatest day in my life. I think I've got it here. I think Mama Days brought it. Mama Days brought some old figures from the family home last time she came over. Wait there. He's just a common man. Yeah, there it is, look. We've got the Hasbro Dusty Rhodes. That is what it looked like. So obviously it came with like the boots, the cowboy boot details on there. It didn't have actually, look, any polka dots on the like trunks, just on the top bit. But the face on it was really cool. You know, he's got like that kind of screaming expression. Obviously he's got like the short blonde white hair. And this was a great figure. You just could not, what year is this from? You just could not get this. 1991. 1991. And so fast forward 26 years later, and this is what figures look like these days. I mean, just look at the difference. So this is like life-size, kind of, and it's really cool. It's really cool. Like, the detail on the face is absolutely brilliant. There's no information on the back. I did a bit of research into Dusty Rhodes at Summerslam, and from what I can see, he had a couple of matches. 1989, he had a match against the Honky Tonk Man, and in 1990, he had a classic against Randy Savage. Sadly, he never really reached, you know, the heights of being WWF champion. You know, he is like a former NWA champion. This is one of the most important wrestlers of all time. There is no doubt about that. And not even because what he did in the ring. You know, his matches against like Ric Flair in particular are legendary. But he was massive behind the scenes as well. You know, he used to book a lot of shows, put together a lot of shows, and obviously, probably most famously, recently, he's been doing a lot of work down in NXT. You will have seen like Bayley wearing the polka dots on some of her ring attire. She does that to kind of pay tribute to Dusty Rhodes. I could sit here and talk to you about Dusty Rhodes for ages, right? Because personally, I found his WWF career fascinating. The fact that they had this working class guy who had really connected with the wrestling audience, and then they just make him dance and put him in polka dots. It didn't make any sense whatsoever, but it did bring out his fun character, his fun personality, you know, because you can see from the picture there, you know, he was full of life, he was always smiling. He just is one of the greatest of all time. So let's have a look at the packaging. You can see it's pretty basic. I know it is basic, but it is pretty basic. So there's not really much in the way of information on it. You've got the smiley. Well, I've dropped that, haven't I? Okay, guys, so I've just double checked, and apparently it's 1990 that this has been based on, which was the match against Randy Savage. So very, very cool. Interesting how they've missed off Nikki Bella on the back as well, because Nikki Bella is in this series also. So yeah, a little strange. I think that's everything. Let's get it open and we'll have a look at the figure itself. Okay, guys, so there's a couple of things that really jump out at me. First of all, the birthmark is very, very distinctive. I'm not sure it was that distinctive, like that bright. I think it was a little more faded than that. It's not a massive criticism, but just now that I can see it, it really stands out. I like the face scan, but I can't quite tell what that expression is. I don't know if he's smiling, laughing. I'm not 100%. Like, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. He's got the one single elbow pad with the polka dots on, which is really cool. I think from the back it looks a little flat, a little off. I don't know if it's because it's a basic or whatever, but yeah, it looks a little bit off. The one of the yellow dots as well is kind of like going over onto the leg. I don't want to like sit here and like tear this figure apart, because this is a figure I was really looking forward to. And as I said, you know, when I was a kid, that was the figure. That's the figure I wanted most in the world. So to finally have, because I never got, Mattel did make a Legends Series 1 of Dusty Rhodes, which I should imagine is very similar to this. In fact, the pictures make it look very similar. I've just never seen one. But yeah, on the side of the boots, it says Rhodes there. Rhodes, yeah, so it's got Rhodes on that side. And then you turn it round and it says Rhodes on that side as well. Obviously, you've got the polka dots on the attire. Do you know what? I like the face scan's got something to it. Like, I can definitely see Dusty Rhodes in that. I just wish it was smiling more, because I can't quite make out what the expression is. As I said, you know, the articulation is as you would expect. So yeah, all in all, this figure, I'm gonna give it a low, really low, like as low as it can get, 8. And I think that's fair. I really think that's fair. Because as I said, you know, there's a little bit like where the dot's been painted over onto the leg. The birthmark, I think, is a bit too strong, a bit too obvious. I would dial that down a little. The face scan, I love it. I can see the face in there. I can see that's Dusty. I just don't know what that facial expression is. Is he... I don't know. I think he's happy. Are you happy? But all in all, guys, it's a really strong figure. And as I've said a million times throughout this video, he is an absolute legend. This will take pride of place on the figure shelf when I put him in there. So I love the detail on the boots as well. I don't know if I've like spoken about that enough on these like cowboy boots. Just looks absolutely awesome. Like really, really cool. There's a lot of work that have gone into those. And as I said, they say Rhodes on the side as well. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, all of that good stuff. And hopefully, we'll see you again next time. Bye for now. American Dream. He's just a common man, working hard with his hands, 'cause he's an American dream. The dream. Man, I bet that's annoying to watch back. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget, jump over to Wrestling Shop because you can save yourself some money. Use the discount code DAZE, D-A-Z-E, and you will get 10% off your order. They've got loads of Mattel figures, play sets, pop vinyls, clothing, They've got everything, so check them out. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully I see you again next time. Bye for now.